So do you remember when Alec Baldwin, he one-tapped someone on like a film set? And obviously it was a gun. It was a prop gun for a Western film called Rust, I think. And the gun was loaded. The gun actually had ammo in it from the armorer. The armorer accidentally put real bullets in instead of dud bullets. So I think she's been charged. I think she's been sentenced. But they're still trying to get Alec Baldwin on the count of basically negligence, because he was like waving the gun around and stuff, basically being like, "Oh, I'm such a badass, guys. I'm such a badass with my gun." And then obviously the cinematographer to the film ended up passing away. So this isn't like a Johnny Depp Amber Heard where it's like funny. It's kind of sad. It's sad. It's manslaughter for sure. Yeah, because they'll get him for negligence, right? Because at the minute, apparently his career has been ruined. He cannot get in a single upcoming film. And then on top of that as well, they're going to put him in the Gmod RP jail for like 17 months or something. Which is... It was a flake of metal.
This message was brought by idiots.
Hello, Pyrocynical. I am here to promote my plan for you, also known as the Celtic Restoration, to push the weak, effeminate Englishmen and restore the Celts to make the Isles great again.
Restore the Celts? What does Scotland have, bro?
Opinion on Luna from Hell of a Boss. Opinion on Hell of a Boss Luna. Really need the opinion on Hell of a Boss Luna.
Conniving needs a poor job.
You should check out Fish Tank. Lots of idiots beating each other with mallets and urine going brazy.
What kind of advertisement is that for a channel? Loads of people like urinating on each other, by the way. I'll give the 10. Right. Let's watch Alec Baldwin.
Baldwin arriving for jury selection in his manslaughter trial for the death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Baldwin's wife, Hilaria Baldwin, and one of their 7 young children arrived with them. Mr. Baldwin, would you like to say anything this morning? How are you feeling? I take a look at what happened during jury selection and what you...
I've never seen a criminal case where they don't censor anyone's face apart from the baby.
...can expect from this Hollywood trial.
Pyro, is it true that Birmingham has this huge library that no one uses?
There's a public library. I'll be honest, every time I see in there, it is pretty dead. But it's not like it's a place for... I mean, most people hang out outside the library. There's like an ice skating rink.
I'm Anjanette Levy, and this is Crime Fix, coming to you from the courthouse in Santa Fe, New Mexico, where Alec Baldwin's manslaughter trial is now underway. Actor Alec Baldwin arrived at the courthouse this morning with his lawyers, of course, and his wife, Hilaria Baldwin, and they had a baby with them.
I do feel bad for him because it is like, well, I mean, he might have actually killed someone on accident, but at the same time, like, even if he is found not guilty, his career is still ruined. Completely ruined.
One of their 7 children. That child was then handed off to a woman. The baby actually started crying and seemed...
Did anyone see that clip of Kevin Spacey? You know, Kevin Spacey's been in like 19 trials and he's been found like not guilty, or basically the people that accused him died suspiciously. I remember seeing him. He went on like the UK news and just started crying, basically saying he has no money left now. And everything he's got is just left in like a depot, like a storage unit.
Quite upset. She was faced with a number of cameras. Now, some...
Did you vote reform? Yes, I did, lad. I voted reform. Need to get the dirty immigrants out my country. My name's Barry 54. And all I'm saying, fish and chips became too bloody expensive.
Pyro, have you checked the replies to your recent tweet?
I have not.
Check to see if your CPU is loose. That might be the cause of your PC
the
problems.
PC's pretty much fine now, to be fair. The PC,
hey,
like,
Pyro,
I nudged it a little bit.
Just wanted to drop by and say your videos help me a lot and inspired me greatly. Okay there, I sent the dono. Can I please get paid now? You said you would after I did it.
Nah, there's no chargebacks, bro. There's no chargebacks.
Some people may say that this was all for the media.
Okay, the bit about me talking about immigrants, that was obviously a bit, guys. I was literally putting on like a Barry 54 accent.
It might have been some type of...
Who'd you vote for? I just always vote green and waste the vote. I do it to act like I'm helping the country, even though it's just wasted vote.
PR.
Need me a Luna, hello, but boss, but job. Need me a Luna, hello, but boss, but job. Need me a Luna, hello, but boss, but job. Need me a Luna, hello, but boss, but job.
You need serious mental help.
Move to garner sympathy from the jury,
Your PC's not fine. It's going to explode at some point, but at least it's quiet now.
from the public, from anybody who may be watching. Neither of the Baldwins answered any of my questions. Mrs. Baldwin, anything to say this morning? Mrs. Baldwin? Alec Baldwin's brother, Stephen Baldwin, also an actor, is also
I mean, of course you're going to be quiet. It's like, what can you even say? Oh, yeah, by the way, did you do it? Did you mean to do it? Did you mean to load that gun?
at the courthouse to show support for his brother. 70 prospective jurors were summoned to the courthouse this morning, and things really got off to a late start. The air conditioning here in the courtroom was on the fritz, and everybody was too warm, and there was a delay in getting those 70 jurors checked in. So things
Okay, I can tell nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. That is so... Oh, the AC's broken, guys.
did not start until well after 11 a.m. As things were delayed this morning.
I need sweating in my life all day, all night. I'm sweating. I need sweating in my life. I'm sweating. I need sweating in my life. I not go to sweating. I'll die. I'll tell myself I love sweating.
Hi Pyro, can we please watch this Skyrim video? It's only 4 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Man, for the 10.
Omlander took me bloody son, mate. We gotta get to boys together.
Okay, I'm happy you didn't take a dig at Starlight. That poor woman. That poor woman. Thank you, Lollipop, for the 19. Have you seen what Critical did for his streams with the claw machine? I did see that. I did see that. Also, check the subreddit now. Should I do that on stream? That's usually not a good idea. Okay. Oh, why'd you have that hat?
Please check the replies to your recent tweet. It's like an insane asylum.
Why? The only difference is the hand is overturned.
From hell of a boss. I am becoming desperate at this point.
Please give your opinion on Luna. Too skinny. Great pose there. Right, you are lazy. He tried to show us his jawline. Is this him? It's not me. Are you eating cup? Okay, no, that's kind of based. What was that? This is like the nicest Pyro fan, by the way. This is the nicest Pyro fan out there. Like, you know, just showing how much he wants to give back to the community. He loads up my response video and just wants to put a hole in my face. And then he spelled my name wrong, probably not even intentionally as well. It reminds me, you know that video where PewDiePie brofists, someone brofists a monitor with PewDiePie? Okay, that's a funny one. I think the game's underrated. True. Okay, that was bad. My hair there was bad. I'm sick and tired of the Discord nerd. Actually, oh, okay, can't be reading that on stream. I will be lynched. I'll be strung up and shot. Right. Because you're making an Among Us video? No.
Morning, we actually...
Thank you, Bippy, for the 5. I missed a few streams. I was wondering, did you ever finish Sisyphus? Nah, I gave up on it, bro. I'm sorry. I threw. I actually threw.
Heard from Alec Baldwin on Instagram. Take a look at this post. It says, Sheldon Whitehouse for vice president. Sheldon Whitehouse is actually a U.S. senator from Rhode Island. So that's all we've heard from Alec Baldwin. He must have been bored and posted on his Instagram account. Questioning...
Dude, okay. I know this is a serious case. I know that, like, someone died. That's really bad. But, oh my god, Alec Baldwin fell off 700 likes in 3 hours. My Instagram is pretty dead. I'm struggling to even get over 100k likes now. But that is bad. Oh, he needs to like contact the same people that Liver King contacted. Like he needs to be set up on that course to like get him 1 million followers in a year or something. That's wild. Love your content. When are you going to look at the Gmod ARG? I'm looking at the Fallout New Vegas ARG today.
And posted on his Instagram.
Who's Alec Baldwin? He shouted at his daughter. I mean, I'm not doing a bit. He literally shouted at his daughter. Hang on. That's all I know about him. Alec Baldwin shouts at... Why is there so many? Alec Baldwin yells at wife. Alec Baldwin yells at paparazzi. Alec Baldwin yells at reporter. Alec Baldwin yells at protester. Alec Baldwin yelling on set. I know he called his daughter. It is really bad.
Hey guys, Flashbang here. Hey Pyro, have you been following England in the Euros, and if you have, do you think it's coming home?
I don't know. It's against Netherlands. We barely scraped it with Switzerland. I hope we do.
Hey, I want to tell you something, okay? And I want to leave a message for you right now, because again, it's 10:30 here in New York on a Wednesday, and once again, I made an ass of myself trying to get to a phone to call you at a specific time. When the time comes for me to make the phone call, I stop whatever I'm doing, and I go...
He called her on an Xbox mic.
When I make that phone call at 11 o'clock in the morning in New York, and if you don't pick up the phone at 10 o'clock at night, and you don't even have that goddamn phone turned on, I want you to know something, okay?
This is something you'd say to like your wife when you're very angry and you've been working a 9 to 5 like all week. But like talking to his daughter like this?
I'm tired of playing this game with you. I'm leaving this message with you to tell you, you have insulted me for the last time.
You've insulted me for the last time, saying that to your daughter. But yeah, they made up and stuff. They make jokes about it now. It's all good.
Okay.
But just to kind of give the context, he can be quite angry. W spouse abuse. It was to his daughter who was like 6.
Count. Questioning of the prospective jurors started after 11 Mountain Time, as I mentioned, and 2 men said that they could not be impartial. One man...
Wait, Alec Baldwin was Boss Baby? Oh, that's it! He was Boss Baby! Yeah, it's the Boss Baby guy going to court, that's it.
And said he had researched the case extensively, and another man said that he would be very biased against Alec Baldwin because he was familiar with union rules. That could become very important in this case because the Screen Actors Guild rules and safety warnings could become an issue when it comes to talking about gun safety on movie sets. Those 2 men were excused. Most of the jurors said they were familiar with Alec Baldwin. One woman, get this.
Why was that movie made? Money. They literally made a TV series after Boss Baby.
Said that she could not serve on the jury because she takes marijuana every morning. Although she didn't do it this morning, she said, because she knew she would be driving. And that...
How is this trial? Why is every trial in America just such a meme? It's like, I can't be part of the jury because I do weed. I didn't do weed this morning, though, because I was driving.
I got quite a laugh from people in the courtroom. Another woman said that she's having a shoulder replaced this week, so she could not participate in jury service.
I swear they're lying. They're actually lying about how, like, they can't be on the jury because they don't want Alec Baldwin to come after them.
The judge jokingly said to her, "Are you sure you don't want to stick around?" That also got a little bit of a laugh. Only 3 prospective jurors said that they had not heard about the Rust shooting.
Jury duty sucks. Yeah, isn't it like if you don't do it, you have to go to prison or like do community service unless you've got like a valid excuse? That sounds moronic.
Special Prosecutor Carrie Morrissey started by asking the pool about news coverage of the case. Most had seen the coverage. One woman said she had a decision about how she felt, but she could still listen and be fair.
Why are you saying that to me? Are you serious? How is that me? That's just a woman with blonde hair. That doesn't make any sense. Like the hairstyle isn't even the same. She looks like Tilda Swinton or something.
Now, before jury selection started on Monday, Alec Baldwin appeared in court for the first time during these proceedings for a day-long motion hearing. Judge Mary Marlowe Summer heard arguments on a number of issues. One of the more significant rulings, she determined the jury will not hear about Alec
That courthouse looks grim. Yeah, they just always look like the back rooms.
Baldwin's status as a producer on Rust. Prosecutors had argued that Baldwin being a producer meant that he was in charge, so he had more responsibility to ensure that the set was safe. But Judge Marlo Summers said a prosecution expert wouldn't be allowed to testify about Baldwin being a producer because the expert wasn't qualified to do so, and she felt Baldwin...
Imagine if this film came out, like they actually released the film. I'm very sure they're never going to release it, but imagine if they did. And it's like, well, you know, someone died on set, but like imagine someone died, someone literally got shot on set, a horrible accident, and then the film flops anyway. Gets like a 4 out of 10 on IMDb.
Role as a producer.
Like, you'd hope it'd be one of those stories that someone, you know, sacrificed themselves to get like this amazing like envisioning of a film that's like absolute cinema, but and then it's just like straight to like TV slop.
Wasn't relevant.
I'm going to revisit the producer. I'm going to make the following finding.
You can get out of jury duty by saying you're diagnosed autistic. They didn't even ask me for proof. Oh boys, we're sorted. W's in the chat. We're sorted. No jury duty for any of us here. Holy, you don't even need proof? Dude, I have a Discord account. That's all I need to say. Holy based.
I'm having real difficulty with the state's position that they want to show that as a producer, he didn't follow guidelines, and therefore, as an actor, Mr. Baldwin did all these things wrong, resulting in the death of Helena Hutchins, because as a producer, he...
This framing is annoying me so much. I keep thinking there's a giant fly on this guy's head. I cannot stop looking at that.
Allowed this all to happen. I think that when you look at the relevancy, I think that one of the reasons why I think I'm having a hard time wrapping my hand around it, to be able to say, Mr. Baldwin, because he was a producer and he was the boss, although there are more than one producer,
imagine when it's his turn to go on the stand, he just starts throwing out like, the Boss Baby quotes. I cannot think of a single... Okay, let's look at Boss Baby quotes. Let's look up some quotes. Put the cookie down. Put the cookie down. Put the live ammo down. Oh. Can't we just share? You obviously didn't go to business school. What else we got? What else we got? Fart poop duty. Yeah, he's gonna say he's gonna say that once he gets sentenced to jail. Jail for like a year. Ah, fart poop duty. We should be making fun of this, guys.
And he couldn't do anything without, looking at those contracts, he couldn't do a thing without running it by, including hiring somebody, without running it by whatever that entity is in the contract. But I do not believe that it has any tendency to make more probable than it would be without the fact that Mr. Baldwin, individually as an actor, committed involuntary manslaughter through negligent use of a deadly weapon. And
I don't even understand when the trial's happening, because it's like, again, his career's been destroyed anyway. And then the family of the woman that died, they're not going to feel like they've got justice, because if he gets convicted, he goes to jail for like 11 months. I don't know the actual date. It's between 1 to 2 years. It's basically nothing.
And the alternative theory.
Wasn't Brandon Lee fatally shot while filming The Crow? Also check out the Fallout 4 General Alpha Brain Rot intro.
Gen Alpha Brain Rot intro.
Probative, value is not substantially outweighed by unfair prejudice and certainly confusion of issues to the jury. So I'm denying evidence.
There's a new series out on Amazon right now. It's about Blitz. A classic Demonym sets out to run his own small assassin business with his weapons specialist Moxie, his bruiser Millie, and his receptionist Hellhound Lunapaw Jobs.
Did he really use a Dr. Disrespect text-to-speech on my stream? Did he actually use a Dr. Disrespect text-to-speech voice on my stream?
Fuck that. We can go hoof for hoof.
Oh,
I got the job,
God.
she's got the hoof. That's so Keno, don't be a goof.
Why is that still in the database? I'm surprised they didn't remove the Dr. Disrespect one.
Always been in my life for me. Without sweating, I would die in this love-filled life. It makes me happy. This ain't England, it has my protein. It isn't no way. I took no way, it stole my water.
Dude, Ramlosa is like the best water brand in Sweden. Holy. We can go paw for paw, we can go hoof for hoof.
This case is a really, really tough one, and it just goes to show you that the world is not always the safest place.
Shut up.
A lot of
Yet, the defense is going to be put forth. If I don't call Mr. Pieta, we're going to find ourselves in closing arguments, and the defense is going to say to the jury, you don't know how this gun was manufactured. Maybe there was a mistake. You don't have any idea what condition it was when it left Italy. It could have left Italy in this condition, and then it made it to EMF, and then it made it to Mr. Kinney, and then it made it into poor Mr. Baldwin's hands, and it malfunctioned. That's what they're going to do.
I still swear that the armorer put live bullets in the gun on accident. Why couldn't they just get like a BB gun and just color it or something?
I can't let them, so I am bringing the man who owns the manufacturing company to testify.
But Alec Baldwin's attorneys argued that Pieta should not be allowed to testify as an expert witness.
Two things, Your Honor. That's exactly the concern we have about Mr. Pieta. He hasn't inspected the gun, hasn't reviewed the gun reports. To look at a picture of a gun he saw 7 years ago and to say, I think the damage occurred this way, that is not reliable expert testimony. He hasn't inspected it. He has no idea the conditions under which it was used, the conditions of the FBI testing.
The court makes the following ruling. The court finds that Mr. Pieta is properly a fact witness. He's not an expert witness. He can testify to his knowledge of the gun before it left the
Am I balding? Yes.
factory. He can say it was a functioning gun if he tested it at that time.
Are you saying holy hairline and like an actually just completely bald guy? That doesn't work. That doesn't make sense when you do it on that.
I think that you want the court to be...
God, this is the most boring trial imaginable, though. Like, I really thought this would be like a Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing, but this is so lame.
Follow down the meander of strong functioning gun. He's not going to say strong. He's going to say that it was fun. He's going to...
Of course, cameras were rolling witness about the condition.
Don't show that footage when he used the gun to kill someone. How out of touch is that?
But not as an expert. Now,
they really shown like Arthur Morgan playing Red Dead 2 as context footage for the killing, by the way.
Rust is a movie set, so
yep. One tap. Yep, he's got dead eye. He's got dead eye. Three down, four down.
So
that is in such poor taste, man.
A lot of video of Alec Baldwin handling guns.
Oh, it's out. No.
Set.
Oh no, it's out of ammo.
Some clips.
Couldn't get that last person. They got away.
Gutierrez Reed's trial. Here's one of those clips.
Well, let me show you something. Hold on. Step back to your original mark. So 1,000, 2 1,000, 3. I'm getting up. Right. Then when he drops his arm.
Yeah, he was pointing the gun and waving it around, almost like it was a laser pen. It was so stupid.
He drops his arm. That means Brady's close.
But also, I don't know how much he was told, right? Because if I was told this is a prop gun, it can't even fire. Is that one of those guns you use when you're like 10 years old that just makes like a loud pop noise?
Start to really get up.
Alec Baldwin is directing people on set, almost using that gun as a pointer, telling people what to do.
One more.
I mean, at the same time, though, as well, it's like, if you're shooting near the camera 50,000 times and nothing ever comes out, and then suddenly a bullet comes out, like, that is actually peak unlucky. But I'm still so confused about the smaller details here. Thank you, Trash Can, for the 4 months. Look up the Alice Guo case in the Philippines. She's a suspected Chinese spy. Really?
Right away. Let's reload. Here we go.
Judge Marlo Summer issued this decision about those videos on Monday.
The 7th TF2 comic got confirmed. Oh, that's sick. Okay. Surely that means a TF2 update's under the way.
Any of the videos or any evidence or pictures which relate to Mr. Baldwin not handling...
The chins, they call to me, the chins, they beg of me to release them from their purgatory. The twink disintegrates their life source. They beg to be free. Free-thetch.
Stop using Dr. Disrespect TTS. Stop it. YouTube's gonna pull my funding or something if you keep doing that. Stop doing that.
Pyro Eve been watching for a while, and you actually make my job bearable when I have nothing to do. So have some money towards your next commission. Love.
Thank you, Lim, for the 10.
Or that goes to the defendants. The gun didn't work, and they're showing that.
And of course, the jury will hear a lot about firearms safety on movie sets during this trial. The prosecution's argument is that Alec Baldwin caused Helena Hutchins' death by his negligence.
Pyro is 100% the type of person to eat the pizza crust. What's wrong with that? Do you like wasting food? Are you stupid? No, please explain to me what is wrong with not eating pizza crust. It's grim. It is grim, but like, why would you waste food that you pay for?
Brian Carpenter, a firearms safety expert, testified about who's at fault when a gun discharges accidentally.
Are you
Oh, to not eat the crust. Okay, no. Okay. Handshake, we're on the same page.
aware,
Bro fist.
based on the review of the documents and the materials in this case, are you aware that there were, I think what you're referring to as negligent discharges?
Yeah. The chins, they call to me. The chins, they beg of me to release them from their purgatory. The twink disintegrates their life source.
Who's making the same dono over and over using a different voice each time? Who is making the same dono with a different voice? No, that was Shadow the Hedgehog. It wasn't Dr. Disrespect.
Ms. Gutierrez was not in control of...
To a misdemeanor charge related to his negligence.
She opened up the latch to the revolver. I recall seeing 3 to 4 what I believe to be dummy rounds. I had seen the dummy rounds before.
But sir, let me ask you...
I hate to, like, this is the most American moment ever though, right? Like the fact that you can get a gun and you can accidentally confuse live rounds with dummy rounds.
You indicate...
Like sometimes when I'm playing Fallout New Vegas, I'll use like the wrong ammo type, right? Like I'll use like armor piercing instead of hollow point. It's like, that sucks. But like an actual round that is not meant to kill someone, and then an actual live bullet that can blow someone away, that makes zero sense. Why did any of these guns have the capacity to fire anything realistic? If you got Alec Baldwin, you know, doing Red Dead 2, like running around, like shooting people.
That you only saw 3 or 4, you didn't see 6.
I don't recall her fully rotating the cylinder.
Okay.
Miss Baldwin, the gun.
Hey Pyro, it's been a long time, but I just wanted to drop by and apologize for failing to teach you basic reading comprehension. It's truly saddening to see a 27-year-old man barely able to read.
I can read. I just get so many donos because I'm so famous that I can't. I'm trying to read them all. Oh, fuck me, there's another one.
The gun went off.
I'm skipping this one.
I just opened his mouth.
Weekend got posse'd by Gay Drake. Had to go.
Wait, the whole dono skipped. Okay, based. That says some nasty stuff in that one.
Halls will likely be grilled by Alec Baldwin's defense team.
Who's this guy?
You had handed it to him, right?
Yeah.
Holy Lex Luthor. Dude, it's like a light bulb. What the hell?
Yes.
Other eyewitnesses will also testify, like Ross Adiego.
I think Joel, the director, and Alec had some brief conversation back and forth about what the goal was for that shot, and I think Alec had...
I knew you'd all say Walter White. I knew you'd say, like, I swear, bald guy with glasses and a goatee.
on it once to kind of audition what he thought his action.
Okay, this could actually be kind of funny. Hang on. Guys, I have a genius clip farming strat right now.
Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see?
The lip syncing doesn't even match.
Do you know how much I make a year? I mean, even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up.
I love this.
Disappears.
I love this.
It ceases to exist without me. No,
it doesn't even match.
Don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me?
Okay, this isn't... God, the cinema dubbing Dude, it's like dubbing of the bad guy in Madam Web. Have you seen how bad that guy's dubbing is?
You know, instantly. I mean, if I yell.
Okay, I think we're done with this. I think we're done with this.